All right, we're gonna head in right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at my code here. All right, see that? Where we're going? This is a safe, and I'm using this to demonstrate a lesson that I had just talked about with some people, and I actually did talk to a few of my reps about it too. See this big safe there? What I want to talk to you about real quick is about saving money. One of the things that I see a lot of people have problems with is they say, I can't save any money. And what I did today is I talked with some of my employees about saving money because they said that, for some reason, as soon as they get money, Fridays is payday, and some of them are just blowing their money. So what you have to do, this is going to be something that a gentleman taught me years ago. He said, hey, what you have to do is you just have to practice saving money. It doesn't matter if you have $1, $5, $20. Whenever you get paid, you have to pay yourself, because actually what you're doing, you know how to save money, but what you're doing is you're saving it and giving it to people. So you're saving and giving it to your car payment, saving and give it to your rent, saving and give it to your credit card. What you have to do is you have to teach yourself how to save money and give it to yourself. You're the one that's earning it. You should always pay yourself first. So what I tell people to do, and this is what I told them to do, is first, just whatever amount of money you can do. If it's $1, $2, or $5, 20, save that from each pay period. And you do that for 1 month, do that for 2 months, until you get used to it. And you need to put that into an envelope, and you need to put on that envelope that you're not going to touch that money. And you can't give it to somebody. It won't work if you give it to somebody to hold it for you. Because if you do that, then you're just doing the same thing you've always been doing. You give your money to hold to the car place in your payments. So you're going to be doing the same thing, just a different way. What you need to do is you need to get used to holding your own money, saving your own money, and being disciplined enough not to spend that money. So you're going to save $1, $5, 10, whatever amount it is. It don't even matter. This is just more about exercise, getting used to doing it, getting into a new habit so you can save money. So what I want you to do is you get an envelope, put on there savings. Every time you get paid, you put that same amount. Don't try to overdo it and put more in there, because you're going to mess around and need that money for something, because I already know that, because you are spending all your money now. So just dedicate a certain amount that you feel okay with. And then what you'll learn is soon you will be able to start, number one, leaving that money alone and not touching it. And then number two, you will see that you can start adding more to it, because you're going to see, when you get into that flow, you're going to see that there's things that you're spending your money on that you don't need to spend your money on. And so you'll just start saying, okay, after a few months or a month, you were doing $20 a month. Now you're saving $10 a week, which will end up being $40 a month. And you do that little bit over time, and you let that lesson get internalized so you can save money. And if you do that, then when you get more money, see, right now you can't make more money, you can't get more money because you can't handle any more money. Look at all the different sports stars and movie stars and people who won the lottery, where money was just thrown at them, and then they didn't have that discipline, and then years later they lost all of the money. That's because they didn't have the habits. If you had the habits, you can have tiny amounts of money, and you can end up doing worlds of wonders with a small amount of money. A lot of people don't even know how much money they really, really, really want and how much they need. Well, they usually say how much they want, but they don't never really understand how much they need. And that's because they're always constantly just blowing their money on just stupid stuff. Everything that you buy, you need to be able to buy stuff. You need to be able to enjoy stuff. And you should have gratitude for that stuff that you get. Because if you got it, that means that you wanted it and you should be grateful that you got it and you should utilize it. If you have things that you're not utilizing, that's the first step that you can take to cutting out things that you don't need because you're not even utilizing them. Why have 3 or 4 or 5 cars, no matter how much money you make, when you can drive just one car at a time? Trust me, I went through that. In the 90s, I had 6 cars. Don't do it. Right now, we have 3 cars, and basically, I have one regular car I drive in the summer, and I have an SUV because it gets weather with the snow and everything up here. And my wife has an SUV for driving because of the snow. But getting all them cars, no, even though I can afford them. Don't do things like that. And then when you do stuff the right way and you're able to start learning how to save, you will see that doors will open up for you, opportunities will be opening, and you will have the money saved to be able to participate with those opportunities. See, right now you might have opportunities that are coming at you, but you can't even participate in them because you don't even have any money to get started. I remember when we used to do network marketing, and there were people that wanted to actually join the company that we were with, and it was like, but they didn't even have the money to join. So it's like you really are not really prepared to even make your own business if you're not able to do that. That I would tell people, don't try to struggle to join some business opportunity. What you should do is you should buckle down and start fixing the problems that you have with yourself, with saving money, with handling money, with the way that you're utilizing your money. And then later, at a later date, then why don't you come and join an opportunity or look at doing a business? Because even if you start a business and you save some money somehow, or you get a loan, if you save money, I don't think that you would struggle with a business. But if you get a loan for money, that's why you see a lot of people get loans for businesses and they end up failing because they couldn't even handle money. Money will spend very fast, so you have to be very careful. So fix that there. So I wanted to just leave that with you because I think that's a good message to end Friday on. If you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different, where you can see my 8-point validation process, my 2-phase settlement process. If you need your credit reports and scores, please visit the website your3scores.com to grab those reports and all 3 scores. And then again, below the video, you can always get my debt validation letter, statute of limitations letter, and cease and desist collection activities letter. And if you need help with court summons, link is below, and some other links to services that we provide. Thank you for your time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Post your comments. I'll be in there this weekend answering them. Thank you. Have a great weekend.